Hi. So I was on Meetme slash my yearbook, and I got asked the question, how do you know when you're in love? Asked by Anonymous. So here you go, guys. There you go, unknown person. I'm going to tell you two stories about two different ways to know you're in love. And I'm going to tell you the two stories starting now. Now, the first story is between Nick. Oh, wait, back up. First things first. This is going to be a bit of a long video, but it's worth it. Okay? I will do the stories as quick as I can. So this is the story of Nick and John. And Nick and John had been going out for 5 years. And so Nick thought to himself, wait, it's been 5 years. Am I in love? And he didn't know. So he decided to sit down and think about it. Now, they had both seen each other vomiting in the toilet during a horrible hangover. And they had seen each other ready for prom, tuxedos, best, least amount of acne possible. And they look amazing. They had seen each other, at the sexiest moment they can, shirtless, making out, passion and love and that look in their eyes that you just know the time is right. But they've also seen those on those mornings where their hair is halfway across the room and they are grumpy and, they've got ink spilled on their shirt and, a stamp on their nose and, they look hideous and have had the worst day ever, and they're like griping about every little thing like that when you don't put your toothpaste in the right spot or whatever. And they've stuck it through thick and thin. But and I gotta say, that's love. If you can stick through somebody through all that, all the little things that get you, piss you off so bad. It's like that toothpaste thing. It's like, I don't want to see that toothpaste there ever again, or whatever it is. But you still love them. You still want to be there. You still want to be with them. That's love. The other kind of love is really complicated and kind of is the thing where love hurts comes from. So let's just say there's a guy named James and this girl named Raven. And James is in love with Raven, but Raven knows James is in love with her, but has already talked to him because they're good friends. They're really good friends already. But James has talked to her, and they've talked, and she said, I don't love you in that way, and I'm sorry. And so, but James is still in love with Raven. There is no denying that. And so he's there for her through every breakup, every makeup, and the day that she finds her one, and he's there when he's there at the wedding taking photos or whatever. He's helping her through everything on her wedding day. He's there to drive the car when the baby's in labor and her husband's at work. He's there for her to babysit last minute when she needs to go do something. you know, and he doesn't care that she's with someone else. All he cares is that he's there for her, and she's happy. If she's happy, nothing else matters in the world. If she's happy, James is happy. And, you know, maybe Raven will sit there and say, you should get a girlfriend, you should settle down, all this. And he doesn't want to because he just wants to be there for the kids or whatever. He's like, well, if I have a kid, I can't take care of Sally. I don't know. Insert name of kid here. And, you know, it's stupid little excuses, but really it's, I'm still in love with you. You know what? James is in love, and that's love. That's love. That is being in love. You know, that girl just doesn't want him. Sometimes that girl doesn't even want anything to do with him. But as long as they're happy, you're happy. Just because someone loves you, just because someone doesn't love you in the way you want them to, doesn't mean that they don't love you the best they can. And I'm sorry to my James. I'm sorry that I cannot love you for that. If you're watching this video, I'm sorry that I am not capable of loving you in that way. I'm sorry that I have pushed you to the side. I'm sorry for that. I really am. And I mean, I don't seem like it a lot. And maybe sometimes I walk through the halls and just ignore you, or I don't answer your texts, or whatever. And I know you still have a crush on me, and I know you still want to go out with me. I know. I know that's the reason you haven't been in a very open a public relationship at all, as far as I know. I've never seen it. I have not seen you in a relationship since you told me. And I know that's why. And James, I wish I could. I want to love you in that way. I really do, but I can't. I'm sorry. But that's love. But always remember, guys, love can be when you've seen someone in their worst and their best. Their sexiest and they're not sexiest. Not sexy in the slightest. And you've stayed with them through all that. And they've stayed with you through all that. And when you know that they don't love you in the way you want them to, but that doesn't mean they don't love you with all that they have. Just remember that. Girls, boys, don't stop dreaming. Don't give up. Don't give up hope that maybe one day you'll find the one. Maybe you won't. Maybe you will never find the one. Maybe the one doesn't even want you. But you gotta keep trekking through. If you meet the one and they don't want to be yours, maybe you're not their one. Maybe that's just how it meant to be. But be there for them anyway. Every step of the way. Love you guys. Platonically. Okay. This is Brenna signing out. See you in the morning. Or later. Bye.